Hello, everyone. I will make this quick because we're just a little behind, and I'm happy to zoom through this. I'm here to talk about the beauty and wonder of vector-based maps and what we can do on client side to help us explore our data a little better. I have one premise for this, which is that easier data exploration leads to more and better map data. The easier we can see the things, the more we know to go and get them. There's lots of ways to explore our data today. Lots of folks have done all kinds of different websites and things on this. Even something as simple as typing into Nominatum counts as exploring our data. And one of the, all of these tools exist. They have various complications about them. Some of them are quite intimidating to get to. Some of them don't have all the data. Some of them have all sorts of things like that. But this is a rich space. I think we can keep exploring. I think we make a lot of progress. So about a year ago, a mapper, Amanda Kahn, stood up waterwaymap.org, and I was blown away by this. This is her attempt to show waterway data in OSM and show us where we can improve that waterway data by fixing connectivity issues and all sorts of things. And I spent a ton of time working on waterways across the entire world because of this. And I was left with one question, which is like, how is this possible? This website is so amazing. And the answer is it's vector data. And the one thing we need to remember and learn about vector data as it exists from the old world is if you ask for a slice of map from a server in raster world, you get a bunch of images and you just sort of tile them together. You just have the images, that's it. If you ask for vector data, you get the data. And so now on the client side, you can do all sorts of cool and interesting things. I was looking at my home state of Washington in osm.org and thinking, oh man, what should I do for waterway map? Like, what is the waterway map of Washington? And I am not that clever. So instead, I just dumped every single bit of data into the map. And so this is every single thing from OSM overlaid on top of Carto. And I call this WAMap, and immediately I see more stuff that Carto doesn't have in it, which is a known issue. And in particular, I was fascinated by these things that are in the Puget Sound that look like the ferryways. But what is this circle? What is it even there? What could that be? And I had no idea. But because it's vector, we can look at the data right now. It's not just an image. You can click on it, and you can see that is some sort of C mark, which is how we mark off things. Nautical things. I have no idea what C marks are, but now I have a tag that I can go and look in the wiki and learn more things. So already I was excited about this. I'd already learned something I didn't know about the data inside of OSM. So how can we get further? Well, we have all the data here. So what are the kinds of things we could think about? We could think about the types, the versions, timestamps, all of this stuff, but all of that is not accessible by just clicking on everything. Clicking on everything will never get you there. So what is the best UX element for filtering? Well, the best thing is just a filter text box. So how far can we push a filter text box to get us where we need to go? The WAMap filter text box supports all of these operators. You can look at this, read this. It's all on the GitHub page also, but I won't bore you with it. We also support an operator called color, so that you can randomize colors based off of the value inside of a key. So here is WAMap showing the Redmond, Washington region with buildings colored by their value. And so you can click on one of these and figure out which of those is building yes, which of those are building commercial, which of those are building apartments, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And it's really easy to make that stuff pop. Whereas in all of the other renders that are raster-based, you have no idea. It's just a line for the building. I wanted to do more data exploration, and so there's lots of geospatial operations you might want to do. This is called a Voronoi diagram. It's like what thing is closest to a node. So you can do Voronoi. This is which pizza place is closest to you if you are in Seattle. But there's lots of other things we could do. We could build all kinds of stuff. I would love to see more stuff built out here. Let me know what you want to do, what you see. This is a tech slide. I won't bore you all with. If somebody's interested about this, ask me in the Slack. A couple of shout outs. One of the cool things is Overpass Ultra. You can just dump a wiki link into there and it will do some of the same sort of thing with colorizing things. Ian from early in the talk stood up a version of WAMap that was world map, but had an entire tile set that was the entire world. That was super cool. I don't know if that tile set is still active. There's been other explorations of these types. I have links to them in the end. So let's go explore data. Let's make the data as good as we can. Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks so much. And you can find these links and more on the Mapping USA channel in Slack.